Okay, I want to talk to you about a drill that I've been doing with all of my students that are really struggling to get enough speed in their golf swing. So if you're new here, my name's Ethan Bramble. I'm the lead teaching pro here at Cause and Effect, and we've done a lot of testing on this. We've collected a lot of data, taught a lot of lessons on how to maximize your hands and arm speed relative to your body. And I just want to talk to you about this drill that I've been doing with my students that has really been working great for just getting them an understanding of the direction that the club is accelerating. And then once they get an understanding of that, then it's how fast can you accelerate it on that proper angle. So the first thing that we have to understand is that golf is a sideways sport. See, when we're standing up over the golf ball, we're to the side of the ball. So this is why we always talk about getting a strong grip, because we want our V's of our hands to be on the side of the handle. Okay, now from there, the club's naturally going to be able to swing around us, more on plane, lag behind us, and then release past our body, right? So that's why you always hear us talk about getting the hands on the side of the handle. You're automatically building this wall, getting this lead arm on top, getting the trail arm pinned under. So you can see from this downline perspective, just gets you into this position. So we can feel lead side stays here, trail side turns away from the lead side, and then that's how we get momentum of the club over the trail shoulder, get the club lagging, and then now the hands and arms are gonna come back down in front of you and accelerate the club head down the target line. But it's all about keeping this wall established right here. Okay, so here's the drill that I've been doing with my students that really helps them just establish this wall, maintain the wall coming into the ball, and then really maintain it at the point of impact. And if you maintain that wall at the point of impact, your hands and arms and the club, the handle of the golf club, are really going to hit this like stopping point to where all the energy that we're building up in the backswing is then going to transfer from your hands into the handle and then out into the club, which is going to accelerate it at the inside of that golf ball down the target line. Okay, if you don't have this wall, you could do everything perfect, get a good backswing, have a good lag, be pushing into the ground properly, but if you don't hit that stopping point, there's no crack of that whip, right? There has to be a point where the hands, the handle, hit that stopping point and the club head snaps down. So that's what this drill that I've been doing with my students is really designed around. Okay, so there's a big thing that I talk about in my lessons where it's the understanding of where does the toe need to go. Okay, so there's two main spots that my students really understand where the toe needs to go. And the first one is in the backswing. The toe of the golf club's going over the trail shoulder. Now from here, it's gonna snap to that proper post-impact position. So this drill I've been doing with them, I call it the recoil speed or the rewind drill, is really getting them over the ball, go to the top of your swing, get the toe just over that trail shoulder, and then snap to that post-impact position where the toe points at the flag, and then recoil the club back to where you were at the top of the swing. So it's like toe of the club here, toe of the club here. So the drill is really getting you to feel, once you get this back to the target feeling at the top of the swing, you're just throwing the toe of the golf club down into the ball and then down the target line and then recoiling it right back up to the top, making it easier for you to accelerate the hands and arms. So it's like you're feeling like this with this side of the body and this. It's like this feeling is what I'm trying to get my students to really understand. Another thing that this is really helping the students understand too is the plane that the golf club is accelerating on, right? If I took the club straight out in front of me like this with the shaft vertical, so like parallel to my spine angle, got my good grip. Now from here, if I just went boom, right there, that would be the shaft parallel to the ground, really creating a nice pivot point out here in front of me with my hands. Now the toe of the golf club is gonna go boom, just underneath my trail shoulder, and then snap to that post-impact position, and then recoil right back to the top. And you can work on this right at home. I mean, that's why the compact club. Okay, so here we go. Sitting in a chair using the compact club. I got the club straight out away from me. So vertical, parallel to my spine angle. Got my good lead hand grip, thumb on the top trail side. It's like the thumb is really controlling the toe of the golf club with the lead hand. So it's like here, boom, boom, there, there. Snap that toe down so that squares up the face perfectly, and then toe pointing down the target line, which is getting the club in a perfect position in the follow through. Now this is what it would look like if I just got out of my seated position, and this is what I was feeling. Now I'm just gonna get down here, and here this is what it looked like. Boom, 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 boom. See, toe up. No, that's what we're looking for. And then the trail hand, same thing. Kind of put them both on the club now. Now I got here, there. So I can really feel hands and arms are like creating this pivot point for the club to pivot around me, release back to impact perfectly, and then pass my body and pass the hands. So it's like this is your homework. It's like club vertical, parallel to the ground. Now just keep it parallel to the ground, back and through. And then now just, here I was, bend forward. So I put the club just outside the hands and the handle, recoil it to the top, snap it to right there. As soon as you feel like you snap it to right there, hold those shoulders in place and then recoil it right back to the top and then snap it there again. So you're really feeling, and that's what we're looking for. So it's like this position right here, bent forward, is that position right there, which is my perfect post-impact position. So now that I got that feeling, I'm just gonna kind of, because I'm letting the club head pass the handle, getting it to the top, snapping it down. And then here I go. I'm just gonna do a little small swing here. So it's boom, boom, boom. And that should be just a nice little tight draw. Yeah, I actually that was 171 yards with a 7-iron. But see, if I did just a normal swing, if I did that, we'll say if I got my good backswing position and then I just rotate my body as hard as I can through, it won't be the same transfer of energy. See? It just feels like it's a lot of energy and a lot of effort, but it's powerless effort in what we're teaching with everything that we're talking about with the claws and how to understand how to use the hands and arms. It's effortless power, and that's what we're looking for. That's why this drill is such a great drill. Just a little half swing here, boom, boom, to the top. Just a little small half swing went further than the full swing where I was using all my body. So I hope this all makes sense. This is a drill that my students have been having a ton of success with, and that's why I wanted to just kind of mention it to everybody on here. I really, like I said, I care about you guys a lot. I want to see you guys improve. Understand it's not just body. The hands and arms are extremely important. So if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, like the video. Your support means everything. It's what allows me to keep creating all this content. I'm really trying to focus on building a community around this. I've got a lot of exciting things coming very soon that I'm building out that are going to allow us to connect a little bit better. And I'm extremely passionate about just creating a community around all this. We see all the messages, we appreciate all the support. Now we just want to go a little bit deeper and just kind of build out these relationships a little bit more. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.